ワールドチャンピオンとなったドジャース。ブルペンの貴重な左投手としてワールドシリーズでも素晴らしい投球を見せたアレックス・ベシア投手。そのベシア投手が JM ベースボールの番組に出演し、ワールドチャンピオンになった喜びやパレードの後のベッツ選手の自宅でのパーティーについて、ブルペンの選手から見た大谷選手についてオフシーズンに楽しみにしていることなどを語っていました。
Mookie's moving to the infield.
I know. We talked about that the other day. I mean, I don't know if it's second base or shortstop or whatever, but I mean, Mook can play. That dude is so good at pickleball. It's unbelievable. We went to his house after the parade. I got worked in pickleball. It was not. I'm in a dress shirt, right, and some like pants, and he's in some slides and stuff, and absolutely just I'm sweating through the shirt. It was all bad. It was. But my wife's like, we didn't come here to play pickleball. I'm like, it's here, so I'm gonna play. Like, this is great. You know, this is my off season now. I can do what I want.
Yeah, Miggy Rowe told us about it, and he said he's got the perfect house set up for everything: pickleball, bowling. Yeah. I guess that's what you're, spending part of your $365 million on. So that's it's probably the best party house on the team. Didn't Shohei?
I would say.
Didn't Shohei show up to that one too?
Oh yeah. I was. That was so cool, man. That was just to get everybody together. That was awesome. It's like, our lives are always super busy, and being able to lock it in for the playoffs and be together, and then after still being able to celebrate and do stuff, like, we were such a close team, and it's hard to like explain why, or is there any tricks to doing that? Not really. We just all got along great. It was just like the personalities that we just clicked, and it's, thinking back to 21 and 22 and 23, right? We had a really good team, but it just like, something wasn't there, and we lost some tough games and stuff. And, this team this year, I mean, it didn't matter if we were down, the 5 runs. I mean, we just knew that each inning we would chip away and it's just the fight, we had so much fight.
Have you thrown with Shohei?
Have I what?
Have you thrown with Shohei?
No, so I've watched him play catch. He throws to a catcher and whatnot, and I also think he doesn't want to interrupt like the bullpen pitching like routine and stuff. I would love to play catch with him. Maybe in spring training, when he isn't really on like a super set regimen, I'll play catch. I would love to. That would be awesome.
What have you seen when he's just throwing? Is it different?
Yeah, like the weight room, right, and then like his plyo routine, then going into like his catch play, like everything's so specific, and it's tailored to him. And I haven't really been able to ask him too much because like I don't want to have a 25-minute conversation and then delay his routine or my routine, but it's just the way he like uses the ground that is so unique, right? When he's done playing catch, you can see the divot where his back foot is and his front foot, where they land, and it's the same every single time. And that's just him being, pretty much a perfectionist, right? It's like every rep, and when he got off the mound for the first time, everybody had videos of it and whatnot, and I got to ask him, I'm like, how's it feeling? And he's like, I haven't got off a mound in so long, like just the extra 2 inches from the slope, he had to get used to it again. And like, I can relate to that. My first couple bullpens during the off season, it's always super weird because you play catch on flat ground and going to the mound is different. So, yeah, he's great, and it's like, you would never know that he is who he is, right? If you're just like sitting there next to him, right? Like, guy's watching anime, he's cracking jokes, like he loves to laugh, right? And he's, he's a great teammate. So that's something that I definitely got to learn from him this year, and I faced him a few times and I never really knew of him as a teammate, and I've heard great things, but personally getting to know him and whatnot, like that's been awesome.
How thankful are you I ask every major leaguer that comes on the show, how thankful are you that you are in the same era as him?
You know, being teammates with him, it's when he hit the 50-50, right? We're in Miami and the ball goes into the stands, and I'm looking at a few of my buddies, and I'm like, we're a part of history here. Like, we are watching history. Like, I'm gonna be able to talk about him personally to my grandkids. You know, that's like, it's just super. It's weird, but in the best way. You know, it's like, I can't believe that. You know, and it's like, you can't take it for granted. And yeah, he is. It kind of leaves me speechless. You know, it's hard to put into words about someone who is that great at what they do. But then it's like, you watch him do his work day in and day out, and you're like, this guy deserves it. You know, he doesn't slack on anything, you know, and yeah, he's the real deal, right?
Best part of the parade was what? Watching Flaherty stumble around on TV after his interview?
So I didn't even get to see that until it was on social media. I think 2 for me. First one, you being on the bus. I'm on the top, and we turn the corner, and it kind of starts to go down, and it was just like a sea of people, like, and they're loud, and you know, I'm like looking at people, I'm making like eye contact with people, and it's like, it was just cool, man. They support us. They've supported us long before I've been a Dodger, but like, it was like so much for them, you know, and it's like, they deserve so much more. I thought we should have gone a second time through, because the first time, like, wasn't enough. Like, we definitely should have done a second time. And then 2, being on the stage, listening to all my teammates talk about how special it was for each and every one of them. That was awesome. I mean, it was emotional. It was raw, you know. But then you look up in the stands, and like, you know, like I said, I'm so focused on getting out. That was a packed stadium. I mean, there was barely any seats open, and they were screaming and loud, and it was like, man, it was cool. It's like, this is what I get to. I mean, there's people that showed up that I see regularly that are season ticket holders next to the bullpen, you know, and I got to say hi to them, and they congratulated me, and it meant the world to all of Los Angeles, you know.
That's great. What's one thing you're most looking forward to this offseason? You guys gonna do anything good? I know, other than taking care of your dogs.
So, my wife and I got married January 5th, and we didn't really get to do a honeymoon because it was too close to the season.
Uh-huh.
So basically, November 17th to the 24th, we'll be going to Cancun and celebrating that, and so that's going to be awesome. So I'm really looking forward to that. I haven't been on vacation in a little bit, so it'll be fun, you know. And then the other thing is, I can't wait to go to Japan. That's going to be so cool. So, because we had a lot of fun in Korea. I ate food that I never thought I would eat. You know, we just got to see the culture that, you know, being just in the States, right? You get a little taste of here and there, but going completely across the country like that, it's awesome. So yeah, Japan, I'm actually really looking forward to that. And, you know, season's gonna roll around, and we won another championship, right? That's the goal every year, and that's what we fight to, you know, day in and day out. So it's gonna be fun.
You want to be a part of a dynasty?
That's the plan. That would be something truly amazing. So yeah, I think we have all the right pieces, and we'll see who we, you know, acquire, free agents and whatnot. And then it's always interesting towards the trade deadline, right? Like, it's always, those two are always fun to, you know, you scroll through Twitter and you're like, all right, who's going where, right? Like, we don't always know. I mean, at least I don't. So.
ベシア投手は1年を通してブルペンからドジャースの投手陣を支えた功労者の一人です。大谷選手についてもブルペンの視点からよく観察して一目置いていることが伝わってきました。来シーズンはピッチャーとしての練習も増えますし、一緒にキャッチボールをできるといいですね。 日本の開幕シリーズもとても楽しみにしているようでこちらも嬉しくなりました。オフシーズンは奥様とのハネムーンなど楽しんできてください。来シーズンも素晴らしい投球を期待します。